Elizabeth taking some damage there. Check out fan stacks real quick. 28. There's been a lot less action going on in the top lane than I was expecting.
Yeah, well, I mean, Brandana has just been shoving in J-Dog on that Lucian the whole time. And, you know, you had that top side jungle play, it just didn't really reach top lane, but it affected top lane. Gregosaurus and Shugo Tenchi are just sort of... Oh, that's a nice ult from Gotta Get Lucky. He jumps in, they will get the kill. That's beautifully done from the Sejuani, actually. The dash right into the ult, into the stun. Gregosaurus gets a free kill out of it.
Gregosaurus stealing Sejuani's kills, though.
With only the tier so far, too, getting that kill is a huge influx of gold for this Corki. Yeah, he gets up to the Manamune, which is such an important spike for any character who builds tier first.
1100 gold difference in the mid lane right now. Bot lane is back and forth with Set having a little bit more. They're actually having Fawn supporting Prowler here.
Yeah, I just actually realized that. I guess I should have realized that earlier. But yeah, it's a fasting Senna, not a feasting Senna. So we've got Prowler picking up the farm, and they are ahead, well ahead of the Ashe and Karma in terms of overall gold.
I'm actually just gonna swap the character portraits here, just so that we know who's supposed to have the gold.
Senna being played as a support, which is what she was supposed to be originally, but they made her too good.
I mean, I guess there's no law saying you can't feed the support.
Yeah, look at WD Fan just being able to zone so effectively, but now he might have overstepped. Oh, great arrow. Alright, well, I thought he could zone effectively, now he's about to die, and his... Oh, Robert... Yeah, Prowler just get out. Tell his story.
Oh, now Gregosaurus might be in trouble. He's between rock statue and a hard place.
Ooh, that bandage toss was so close to hitting him. Still had flash, so he probably would have gotten away, but having to burn that flash would not have been ideal. Now you have a summon in the middle with the Rift Herald. Shugo Tenchi roamed all the way back. Still did big. Oh, he misses the bandage toss. You know, it happens. It happens. And it's not the most ideal Rift Herald use. They do get 2 plates out of it, but they're weak plates.
Yeah, that aggro would have been much better off focusing on that turret.
Oh, Shugo Tenchi's going in. Oh, Elizabeth misses the Inner Flame, though. And Tilted Pig misses the bandage toss. Wow. Gregosaurus getting away from everything without even having to right click very much there.
J-Tog using his smoke bomb just to farm. Which is kind of funny. But when you don't have any mana, why not?
Yeah, I mean, when it's such an oppressive matchup against Lucian in this top lane. Use every cooldown you can to get whatever you can, because it's very, very difficult. Lost 2 plates already. It'll be interesting when this second Rift Herald comes up, because either top lane outer for Cowbell or mid lane outer in favor of Brew City will be primed to fall for whoever gets that Rift Herald.
This is an interesting rotation here. Stealing.
Gotta get lucky. Gotta get lucky, he's coming top.
Alright. First jungler top visit in a game and a half. Let's see what happens. Could get a big...
Brandana dashed a little early. Oh, gotta get lucky. Missed the initial skill shot on him, though. And now he's gone too far. He might give up the shutdown. He does, but they do trade it back. But I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all, to be honest. Gotta get lucky. Trades flashes, gives up the shutdown gold over the Lucian. J-Dog does get the kill.
But that's a...
But also because of that, Cowbell knows jungler's dead. We'll go Drake. It's free.
Big shutdown over to the Lucian. Ooh, nice dodge there by Gregosaurus as well.
Shugo Tenchi's gotta be careful. Has to flash. Worried about those rockets.
We have chat saying that Akali should be able to take over the lane at 6, but the itemization isn't there.
Picked up the Hextech Revolver. So getting into her core items after basically the obligatory arm guard against an AD matchup like this.
Tilted Pig waiting in the wings here. Gonna watch all of his lovely wards be destroyed.
Absolute great arrow. Oh, what a combination. WD Fan, can he get away as they chase Prowler instead? He will drop. Facebreaker just pulls everybody into his own death. But actually, that's not that bad to only lose one, because that looked much worse about 15 seconds ago for Brew City.
I mean, obviously, you don't really like to see the support get away and the ADC die, but losing one's better than losing all. And 5-man in mid for a moment there from Cowbell, which is interesting.
Yeah, looks like we're A-ramming for a second. Meanwhile, J-Dog's gonna get some gold up in the top lane. He's clawed his way back to only a 10 CS effort. And, oh, here comes the ultimate from Shugo Tenchi. Forces the flash out of J-Dog. They completely whiff, and he is really looking for the execute. Onto Brandon. It got over the culling. Well played by the Akali. Now Tilted Pig jumps in. They should be able to finish off this kill now, but first turret did go down in the mid lane.
Kinda back and forth right now after that relatively awkward start for Cowbell.
Yeah, they are down 3,000 gold. It's a little surprising that they're that far down, but I mean, it's a 60 CS difference in the bot lane. That's an enormous difference.
We do have Senna with 46 stacks.
Oh boy, oh no, they both got rooted by the same thing. They didn't walk apart from each other. Robert the Bruce is gonna drop. Now they're onto Elizabeth. They're tanking the turret beautifully. Excuse me, juggling the turret aggro beautifully. Prowler will just walk away throughout the Haymaker, and this should be a turret in favor of Brew City.
That shield is so ridiculous.
Oh, it's stupid. I am going to shed my objectiveness as an announcer and just say, yeah, that's stupid. They're looking for Tilted Pig now. He should be fine. I don't think he's really under threat of dying here. Dodges a W. Oh, now he's running W fan. I don't think he knows the Prowler's over the wall. Ooh. Arrow doesn't land. Now he knows the Prowler's over the wall. And Brandana's here, so they might be able to clean something up. Yep, W fan is very, very squishy. Prowler, there's the big old shield again, but it won't save him this time, I don't think. Gonna go down, piercing light, double kill over to Brandana. And that could definitely help swing the lane up and top back in the favor of the Lucian.
Especially if J-Dog is gonna run in 3-on-1 here. Looks like they did notice the Lucian though, so J-Dog's gonna back out. Might just sit there and wait. Picking his moment.
Joe looking for Tilted Pig. Oh, the package comes over as well. Missed on it, but it doesn't matter. The damage is just massive from this Corki and Akali, which are both very fed.
4K gold difference now. $1,400 gold difference between the Set and the Ashe, who are about to meet in the bot lane here. Oop, he's got his glowing fists. Another Herald taken by Sejuani. Top lane turret goes down now as well, so that's 3 outer turrets all down in favor of Brew City.
Yeah, and that's rough, but if you look at the gold lead, you know, it's about 4,000, 4,500. So if you're Cowbell right now, well, you can't actually see the gold difference, but all you have to do is win, you know, one fight, and you can get probably 2 of those outer turrets. The gold comes back so quickly. You know, so much of this game is about how much standing gold is on the map to be taken. Champion kills, minion kills, those are, you know, a little bit out of your control. but turrets, you can always get those.
Ash
As
does
they
use her
kick off
arrow.
a fight. Oh, Shugo Tenchi gonna go down right away. Couldn't even get the Galio ultimate out. There goes J-Dog into the backline, destroys Queen Elizabeth. Tilted Pig is gonna go down as well. Gotta get lucky, runs down the Fed Brandana. It doesn't even matter. The dinosaur's on the hunt. That's a complete ace. Brew City Brawlers just cleaning up this game at this point. I don't want to speak too soon because I did last game, but this looks really good for blue side.
Yeah, they're gonna get this dragon easily. A good comparison to what we saw with the Akali in Game 1, where the Akali is actually able to get on the target she needs to get onto. Wasn't so lucky in Game 1, where she was constantly being boxed out by much more durable champions. But since the lack of durability, you know, there isn't a lot to get between all of these high damage characters, Fawn's gonna go down though.
A nice play from Shugo Tenchi, just recognizing he had enough bursts to take down the squishy Senna with just the Karma as assistance. But that really just stems the tide at this point. You're down so far. They're jumping in a Tilted Pig. Shugo Tenchi goes in. I don't know about that decision, my friend. This will probably just end up being another Galio death.
Right, I mean, especially because there's no help. Who's coming to your aid? Lucian's in the top lane, Ash's in the bot lane. Why are you going in? Are you trying to save Tilted Pig? He's not necessarily more valuable than you right now.
Yeah, Baron hasn't even spawned yet, so you don't really have to worry about a Baron take. But the gold lead is massive at this point, 7,500. Rift Herald being summoned up, the second one in favor of blue side. And Brew City Brawlers gonna brawl their way into the base. Oh, another great Sejuani ultimate. Tilted Pig has to go in to try to stem the tide, but he will just get dunked back in by Prowler. Brandana drops. Shelly is still alive amidst all this chaos. The mid lane inhibitor drops. The inhibitor will soon follow. I think that Brew City will pull back. Yeah, they will. Should be able to get Baron right upon its spawn if they so choose.
We're seeing a big difference between the last two games and this one, where Brew City is leaving without losses, which is huge. Typically in these games we've been seeing, you know, a 2 for 1, 2 for 3, maybe even like a 4 for 2, but they've gotten something. But Cowbell is not getting anything from these exchanges.
Yeah, I think a lot of that comes down to just the farm difference in some of the lanes, where you're seeing Cowbell, they don't have everybody there for those fights. So it's an uneven fight to begin with, and then you add on the gold lead difference.
And Shugo Tenchi
goes down again,
diving in for no reason. And what the hell is Robert doing? You gotta be with your team, man. You're down so damn much. They're knocking on your front door. Where are you?
Get that bot lane turret. Get it.
So I'm gonna get destroyed by a corgi that's 5 levels up on.
Oh
no, 3 levels.
I thought it looked like it said 15 for a second too there. Actually, that was weird. I could have sworn it said 15.
His facial hair is getting in the way.
In any case, Prowler got to get lucky, being the Bash brothers up here in the top lane.
But yeah, I mean, there's a massive level difference in all lanes, also because of that endless dying that we've been talking about. Set 2 levels up on Robert. Fan 2 levels up on Lizabert. In fact, there's a 2 level difference across the board, except J-Dog's only on 1.
Yeah, and you can't understate the importance of level differences. I know it's a little bit ambiguous sometimes, but being up 2 levels is almost the equivalent of being up like an item on somebody. It's a big deal.
I'm seeing some comments in chat, which leads me to believe that this game may be over soon. Of course,
I would agree, but last time I looked like a fool for saying it. I'll leave it to chat to say it this time.
With our
there's another Sejuani snipe.
Yeah. With our last 2 time delays. Yeah, Brandana. Ooh, nice arrow. But fine just with a little ghost laser there. 14k gold difference.
This is far bigger than the last one was. And we got a surrender coming out from
A surrender, really?
Cowbell.
Well, I suppose.
The writing was on the wall.
Well, to be fair, the writing was on the wall for Cowbell last game too, and look what happened.
Indeed. Indeed, but
all right.
Just a scrim. Understandable.
Painful last game. Damage somewhat okay. Not where I was expecting it to be, considering how well J-Dog had been doing. Expecting a little bit higher champion damage on him, but he was 4th on his team. Guess that explains why they were doing so well. Pick up some vision. Getting rid of damage. Very well done by our air quotes support Senna. Compared to...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it makes sense when you've got a guy who plays top lane, playing support. You can slot in a traditional top laner as a support and go from there.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised by J-Dog's damage, just because, you know, Akali's an assassin. She does damage when she needs to. She's not somebody who's just shooting missiles wildly like Corki is.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll do her damage, you know, when she sees the opportunity. Not so much just to poke you down. She's waiting for other people to poke you down, and then she kills you.
All right. So with that is the end of the scrims. Everyone, more or less, has been played at least one game. We've seen redemption stories. We've seen a couple, like 4 or 5 really great games. And hoping to get a lot more once Split 6 starts in 21 days, 3 weeks from today. So hope everyone gets coordinated, is excited for whatever team you end up being, whether you're an Option 12 or a White Wolf. Whoever ends up being on whatever team, I hope you guys get along, and I hope you have some, you know, it's a dream to have. And that you all enjoy the split as much as we enjoy casting it. Jeff, you have any closing thoughts?
I'm just excited. You know, we got some newcomers, we got some old comers who, as I said at the start of the broadcast, I don't even know if the old comers will be the same old comers that we're used to. So it's going to be really interesting to see who performs well. I mean, we're going to have people in different roles. Could very well be the most interesting split of the LCUS so far. So excited. 21 days. Let's do it.
All right. Everyone have a good night, and we'll see you then.